Hello students, welcome back. So I hope you must be enjoying my lectures. In this session we will be discussing the concept of straight lines, in which you shall get to know the symmetric form as well as the unsymmetric form. Plus I shall also discuss various formulae related to straight lines, like equation of a straight line passing through a given point like x1, y1, z1 and having dr's a, b, c is given by x minus x1 by a is y minus y1 by b equal to z minus z1 by c. We shall also discuss various questions based on this concept. So let's begin. Okay, so the next concept that we have is that of straight lines. So symmetric form, we will be discussing two forms, that is symmetric form and unsymmetric form. So in symmetric form, equation of a straight line passing through x1, y1, z1 passing through this particular point and having dr's as ABC is x minus x1 by a is equal to y minus y1 by b is equal to z minus z1 by c. And if I assume this to be equal to lambda, then I can get the coordinate of any point lying on this line. So any point on this line can be taken as, see, I have x minus x1 by a is lambda, so I get x as a lambda plus x1, that is x1 plus a lambda, right? So we have x1 plus a lambda, y1 plus b lambda, z1 plus c lambda. So any point lying on this line would be of the form x1 plus a lambda, y1 plus b lambda, z1 plus c lambda. Equation of straight line passing through 2 points x1, y1, z1 and x2, y2, z2 will be x minus x1 by x2 minus x1 is equal to y minus y1 by y2 minus y1 is equal to z minus z1 by z2 minus z1. So just remember this as well as this, that if you are required to find out the equation of a straight line passing through two given points, then it will be of this form. Okay, one more thing that you can note here is that equation of x-axis is x by 1 by equal to y by 0 equal to z by 0, or we get y equal to z equal to 0. In fact, this you must be knowing, we have already discussed also. And similarly, if I talk of equation of y-axis, that would be of the form x by 0 is y by 1 is z by 0. So this means x equal to z equal to 0. And similarly, you can find out for z-axis also. Just note one thing here, that here 0 in denominator, you can see we have x by 0, z by 0 here. So 0 in denominator represents that the line is perpendicular to that axis. This is an important point, right? Okay, now we have the unsymmetrical form of straight line. The equation a1x plus b1y plus c1z plus d1 equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2z plus d2 equal to 0 together represent a line in unsymmetrical form. And this represents equation of line of intersection of planes this and this also. We will be discussing certain examples based on these concepts. Now we have the procedure to convert unsymmetrical form to the symmetrical form. Let the dr's of line of intersection AB of two planes a1x plus b1y plus c1z plus d1 and a2x plus b2y plus c2z plus d2 equal to 0 are a, b, c. These are the dr's of line of intersection AB of two planes. These are the two planes that we have, this one and this one. Then dr's of normal to 1 are a1, b1, c1, normal to 1, and dr's of normal to plane 2 are a2, b2, c2. This is what we are assuming. Line AB lies in both planes 1 and 2, right? So normal to 1 and 2 are perpendicular to AB. Hence, if you remember, for perpendicularity we have discussed that since the dr's are ABC and a1, b1, c1 and a2, b2, c2, so we will have a1 plus bb1 plus cc1 would be 0 and a2 plus bb2 plus cc2 would be 0. These two will give the proportional values of ABC. You can find out the proportional values using these two equations, and let the line AB cut the xy plane at x1, y1, 0. Z coordinate is 0 because we are assuming it to be in xy plane. Hence, a1x1 plus b1y1 equal to minus d1 and a2x1 plus b2y1 equal to minus d2 This will give a point on the line AB, and therefore the equation of AB is x minus x1 by A, y minus y1 by B equal to z minus 0 by C. Once we discuss the examples, things will be clearer. Now we have the questions. Find the angle between the line x minus 2y plus z equal to 0 equal to x plus 2y minus 2z and x plus 2y plus z equal to 0 equal to 3x plus 9y equal to 5z. So you are required to find out the angle between the line. First of all, let A1, B1, C1 be the DRs of the line x minus 2y plus z is 0 and x plus 2y minus 2z equal to 0. Since it lies in both the planes, we are moving on the same line that we have just now discussed. So since it lies in both the planes, therefore it is perpendicular to the normals to the two planes, right? Since it lies in both the planes, so it is perpendicular to the normal to the two planes. A1 minus 2b1 plus c1 is 0 and a1 plus 2b1 minus 2c1 is 0. This is what I get using this. Now solving these two. How do you solve out these two? You get a1 by, if I take a1 I get 4 minus 2. Then I have b1 by 1 plus 2, c1 by 2 plus 2, or a1 by 2 is b1 by 3 is c1 by 4. Now again moving on similar lines, a2, b2, c2 be the DRs of, next set we have is x plus 2y plus z is 0 and 3x plus 9y plus 5z is 0, right? Then similarly, as we have found out in the first set, similarly in this case also you can find out a2 plus 2b2 plus, you will get c2 is 0. We have a2 plus 2b2 plus c2 is 0 and then we will have 3a2 plus 9b2 plus 5c2 would be 0 and 3a2 plus 9b2 plus 5c2 would be equal to 0, which implies a2 by 1 is b2 by minus 2 on similar lines. We can solve out on similar lines. So we get a2 by 1 is b2 by minus 2 is c2 by 3. Now, okay, let theta be the angle between two lines. If theta is the angle between two lines, if you remember, we have discussed the formula cos theta is a1 a2 b1 b2 c1 c2 by under root a1 square plus b1 square plus c1 square, and this would be c1 square, and a2 square plus b2 square plus c2 square. So this is equal to 1 into 2 plus minus 2 into 3 plus 3 into 4 divided by under root of 2 square plus 3 square plus 4 square and 1 square plus minus 2 square plus 3 square. So this gives me 8 by under root 406. So cos theta is 8 by under root 406. That means theta would be cos inverse of 8 by under root 406. So this is the required answer. In fact, we knew that we had to apply this formula, and for this we need a1 b1 c1 and a2 b2 c2. So that is why we have calculated all this, right? So the next question that we have is, find the equation of the plane which contains the two parallel lines x plus 1 by 3 is y minus 2 by 2 is equal to z by 1 and x minus 3 by 3 is y plus 4 by 2 is z minus 1 by 1. The equations of two parallel lines are x plus 1 by 3 is y minus 2 by 2 is z minus 0 by 1 and x minus 3 by 3 equal to y plus 4 by 2 is z minus 1 by 1. Right? So this is my first equation, this is my second equation. Now these are the two given equations. Now the equation of any plane through line 1 is, if we are required to find out the equation of any plane passing through this line, it would be of the form a into x plus 1 plus b into y minus 2 plus c into z equal to 0. This is my third equation, where it will satisfy this condition also. 3a plus 2b plus c would be equal to 0. This I am taking from this, 3a plus 2b plus c would be equal to 0. And the line 2, this line, the line 2 will also lie, this line will also lie on line on plane 3. We are saying this line will also lie on this particular plane, provided if the point that we have is 3 minus 4 1 lies on the plane 3, and so we have a into 3 plus 1 plus b into minus 4 minus 2 plus c is equal to 0, right? So this gives me 4a minus 6b plus c is 0. Solving 4 and 5, my 4 was 3a plus 2b plus c is 0. So I have 3a plus 2b plus c is 0 and 4a minus 6b plus c is 0. I can solve out these two and I get a by 8 is b by 1 is c by minus 26. Putting the values of a, b, c in 3, required equation is, equation of plane is 8x plus y minus 26z plus 6 is equal to 0. Let's see what have we done in this question. It was what you were required to find was the equation of plane which contains these two parallel lines. So the equations of two parallel lines were this. Then the equation of any plane passing through this particular line would be given by a into x plus 1 plus b into y minus 2 plus c into z would be equal to 0, where it would satisfy the condition 3a plus 2b plus c is 0. Then the line this line would lie in this plane, provided the point 3 minus 4 1, that is this 3 minus 4 1. So provided that particular point satisfied this equation, right? So we have just 3 minus 4 1 lies on the plane 3, and so I have put here 3 minus 4 1, and so I get 3 plus 1a, this equation, this gives me this. So now I have two equations in a, b, c, and therefore I can just solve out those equations to get the values of a, b, c, and then I have just substituted these values of a, b, c in the required equation of plane, and we have obtained the answer. So I hope you must have understood the concept of straight lines, both the symmetric form as well as the unsymmetric form. Now just practice a very good number of questions based on this concept so that you don't need to cram up the formulae. Now in the next session we will be discussing the various IIT JEE questions based on this chapter, that is 3D geometry. So just stay tuned.